We have companies that operate all over the world. And every now and then, when I'm stuck in a particular area, I go to the very best that I can find, and I pay whatever they're asking to tell me what I should be doing to correct a situation.
2 years ago, we were able to achieve a 58% increase in our bottom line income for our company. Last year, it was an 87.5% increase to give us our first seven-figure net income year in a down economy. This year, we're poised to do more than double that.
I was able to book Mass Mutual and New York Life insurance companies, both Fortune 500 companies. Since speaking for them, they've now booked me at 7 other offices between New Jersey and Florida.
And it's just immense to have the feeling of a six-figure day, and one of the audience members is a Hollywood nominated producer who's booked us in for a Hollywood seven-figure day. So it's just immense happenings in our careers. We've had quantum leaps, as you know.
Now, what did I do differently over these last 2 years that I didn't do the 8 years prior? I decided to get coached and mentored by Chris Guerriero.
If you're working with Chris Guerriero, well, you couldn't make a better decision. This guy is all about growth, and it's the growth where you really want to be at.
More than 15x our industry. The average amount of members for a club in our industry is 50. We did plus 900 inside of 42 months as opposed to the 24-month standard.
About a year ago, I didn't know who Chris Guerriero was. Now I've been working with him for about a year. And in that time, our e-commerce business is 5 times the size that it was. So we were doing maybe $45,000 a month. Now we're doing well over $250,000 a month in recurring revenue in the e-commerce business.
I would never have believed that I could go from knowing nothing about writing a book to being an expert in my field with so many income streams coming in.
Chris Guerriero is one of the few that actually do listen to and has had a measurable impact on my business. As a matter of fact, just recently, Chris gave me some advice that has resulted in over $500,000 in measurable increased income.
If you wanted to go from lack to lots, from shortage to abundance, from tragic to magic, to lack of freedom to a whole lot of freedom in your life and lifestyle, there's one guy that you've got to have coach you.
Going to say, hey, you do split testing or do this random tactic or this random technique. He's going to look at what you do as a whole, and then he's going to say, what is a repeatable, scalable way that we can make this better from a marketing perspective, and we're going to systematize that.
It's almost 2 years since we began working together, and I came to work with you and have you as my mentor, and I went from a $2,000 a month business to a business that's now generating $12,000 to $10,000, $12,000 a month in net revenue based on everything that you've taught me.
And he gave us some incredible insights and really opened our minds up to doing business a completely different way that we hadn't really thought about before, and already that is making six-figure differences in our business.
In 1 hour, not only was I told what to do, I was shown how to do it, and also given the tools necessary to have Chris participate in the implementation.
Just spent the whole day having him coach me, and I had him coach me. We're in Dublin, I had him coach me in Connecticut, and now I'm here in New Jersey, his home state, and he's been coaching me. His name is Christopher Guerriero.
And a big part of our growth has been Chris Guerriero.
Very straight shooter, great guy.
I just want to tell you, it has been a wild ride. It has been one of the funnest rides.
What an profound impact you've had on my life, not just in business but personally as well.
Now I feel my life taking it to new heights, new levels, and I want to thank you for your trust and belief and your honesty, integrity and truth, because it was your ethics that attracted me to you.
Work with Christopher Guerriero if you get a chance. I highly recommend it.
Man, I can't recommend Chris highly enough as a coach.
I just wanted to thank you, Chris, for the awesome advice that you've been giving us.
Chris Guerriero is that kind of a guy. And whatever you have to pay him, you're going to find is one of the best investments you've ever made.